Hey guys, it's Kay Comer in here. I'm going to try to do this just standing up. This is the giveaway book that I'm giving to a friend for a birthday, and it's going to go out today if I can get to the post office. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through here. This is the old quilt. I'm going to be making some more out of this old quilt. I may try to put some of this quilt on the Grandma Diaries. I'm just going to see. There's going to be some different versions of the Grandma Diaries, the ones that are embellished. So that's the quilt. I'm not going to put a cover on it because Grandpa would not have had a cover on it. This would be like a Grandpa's logbook, not a diary. Grandpa wouldn't have kept a diary. Okay, this says there's no place like home. Blessed. Has some creepy cloth and one of those big old buttons out of my box from my, well, I don't know if it's the ones I had or the ones that I just got on eBay. Precious memories, how they linger. Old home place, 1,000 old memories. And then that old home place. And this says The Old Home Place by Mary Walker Butler. I can see the crooked boards that line the outer walls. I can smell the age-old scent. I hear the rooster call. I like the lingering aroma of Grandma's old cook stove as she prepares to bake her pies using apples from the grove. And it goes on and on. Let's see. Home is a place where you grow up wanting to leave and grow old wanting to go back to. Home sweet home. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, and this is just a big old distressed envelope. Grandpa wouldn't have had a fancy embellished. Oops, there's my scanner. He would have had an old rugged envelope just like this. So, and that's filled with some sayings. This is Dirt Roads. You all have heard Dirt Roads. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Well, I've got one on in the living room too, so you're still going to hear it. Okay. Country roads take me home to a place I belong. West Kentucky. My old mama take me home country roads. And I put Kentucky in there because this friend lives in Kentucky. Authenticity. Knowing who you are and being brave enough to live it. Oh, wow. Home. A home can be made of sticks and mud or great big blocks of snow. A home can be 20 stories tall or in the ground below. And then that goes on and on. There's an old tractor and an old barn. Lots of creepy cloth in this book because this is an old grandpa's log book. Got some sticks out of the woods and a piece of bark there. This says stranger in the box. Come look with me inside this drawer in this box I've often seen as the pictures black and white, faces proud, still and serene. I wish I knew the people, these strangers in the box. Their names and all their memories are lost among my socks. Our daughter is into genealogy really big, and she's always saying, ask stories, record stories, get that movie camera out, get your phone out. Look for the magic in every day. Just some old quilt pieces here, very raggedy. This is just a piece of wax paper that I just distressed and baked in the oven. This is just some old things. I went to my husband's workshop and I said, I just need some old rusty things that you can part with. So he just gave me some old washers, and that's called some kind of key. I forget what he called it. And there's an old leaf out of the woods. Family. A family isn't defined only by last names or by blood. It's defined by commitment and love, and it means showing up when they need it the most. Okay, and that goes on and on. This is just a big pen with some old rusty pins clipped to it and an old raggedy button. Lots of old rags in this book. There's a washer. This is some big readings. The Grandma's Diary is in here somewhere. I hope to goodness I know what's in. Yep, there it is right there. The Grandma's Diary's in here, remembering the good old days. And this just talks about sitting on the porch and watching the cars go by and laying on your back in the grass and watching the clouds and saying, oh, that cloud looks like a, Remember Simon Says and Swing the Statue, Jump Rope, Double Dutch, and Roller Skates with Keys, and Penny Candy from the Corner Store, and then that just goes on and on. I absolutely love that reading. I made up a couple of hundred Valentines for our 2 nursing homes one time years and years ago and put that on the back because this is the kind of thing the people in the nursing homes will remember. They don't know anything about your shiny cars and your iPad phones and all that stuff. They know about penny candy and pillow fights and wax lips and playing red light, green light and all that stuff. And Roy Rogers and Dale Evans and buttermilk, and it goes on and on. The good old days. And this is the words to a song by Dottie Rambo. I love this song. It says, well, I like to talk about the good old days. It thrills me, I confess, walking to church down the country road, about 4 or 5 miles, I guess. Folks got there early and stayed there late, and all through the night they prayed, while the little ones slept in the old church pews. Those were the good old days. And then that just goes on and on and on. And then some more pens and more rusty stuff, more rusty bells. Oops, here we go. This is the memories poem everybody has such a fit about. I may put that in the back of the embellished diaries. I'm thinking about putting just a little bit of extra in there, not a whole lot, you know, I get carried away. And that says, take time to make your soul happy. That old kitchen with that old coat and hat. There's the little boy tuck, and then on the back is a rabbit. And then there's just lots of tucks in here. Families are forever, loving God, loving each other, making music with our friends, loving God, loving each other, and the music never ends. Memories of yesterday. This is the pencil that I've been making the pencils and putting the pencils in there with some little writing paper and all that. So that's it. This one isn't as full as the huge big book usually is, but this is a free book. It's just a birthday gift, and I just wanted to put something together. So that's it. Did this in 6 minutes. Well, yay for me. Okay, I'm going to get Teresa's out today. Going to get this one out today, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. And then I will be on the diaries, the simple plain diary and the embellished diaries, and I'll have some of those hopefully toward the end of the week. So that's it. Got tons and tons and tons to do today. I hope you all have a super duper grand and groovy zippity doo dah day, and thank you for watching. I love you all.